a while, the defenders seem to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Irving against Jackson to the inside. 6 on the shot clock. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Irving's got the ball. It's stolen by Dallenberg. Jackson down low. He's covered by Irving. Screen by Dallenberg. Caldwell Pope kicks to Dallenberg. Thompson with the rebound.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot. He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Johnson outside. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Pistons have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. He misses the free throw. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Thompson and Verija at the 4 and 5. Irving is out there with Freak, and it's Smith in at the 3. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets got down to business. He picked up 18 points and did his work from a pair of lines, hitting from both beyond the arc and from the charity stripe. A bit of a surprise attack for him, as he is usually just regarded as a role player on his team.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night. He didn't disappoint them.
Not at all. Came through in a big way. Whatever they needed from him, he was able to deliver.
Well, I think he actually gave them a little more than what they needed. Terrific all-around effort.
Clock is at 3. Smith for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And in that game, guys, they were just about as dominant defensively on the interior as you could ever be.
And once they got a few rejections, they had opposing scorers looking for those long arms and hands, and it caused hesitation in taking shots in there.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. The lead pushed to double digits. And it's an 11-point Cleveland lead.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Jennings, a screen on Smith. Shot to stop the drought. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Cage passes to Smith. Wide open shot is on the money.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Pistons trail by 10. Johnson outside. Passes to Caldwell Pope. Now the feed to Johnson. And another 3 for Detroit.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Irving dishes to Freak. Back to Irving. He kicks it to Smith. Picked by Verija. On the wing, Irving. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
Here's Cage. Offensive rebound with the second effort. And Irving with the lay-in. Good. Irving's got the lead up to 11 now for Cleveland.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. And that does it for the first half of play.
Hi, Kevin.
The second half just about to get going here. Kevin Love really has it. Another look now for Cleveland. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And Freak subbed in for James. And a switcher also for Detroit. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Morris. On the floor for Detroit, Jennings runs the point with Jackson flanking him. Andre Drummond is out there with Ilyasova. And it's Caldwell-Pope in at the 3 slot. Freak kicks to Irving. A three-pointer, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Jennings passes to Jackson. Drummond a screen. It's back to Jennings. Fires for 3. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Iman Shumpert's checked in for J.R. Smith. Samuel Dallenberg is checked in for Detroit. Johnson comes in for Reggie Jackson. Pistons trail by 15. Ilyasova sets a screen for Jennings. Down low. Ilyasova hits the bucket. Ilyasova's got 4 points in the quarter.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Irving kicks to Varejao. It's stolen by Dallenberg. Jennings against Irving. Now the pass to Dallenberg. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And that one's good. And that's now 7 points for Brandon Jennings.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Irving. Here's Thompson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games. A good night for Ilyasova. 9 points and a couple of great-looking rejections. So far, 2 blocks.
Yeah, you know, he's had a great feel for their ball movement down low and for where to be when the shot's going up.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. Donald Sloan comes in for Kyrie Irving. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Cleveland.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Here's Holmes. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Shumpert dishes to Freak. There's 42 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Puts up a 3 and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Not lacking in confidence, and I really like that. Sometimes you see teams get conservative once they get a lead, playing not to lose.
Outside Jennings. Pass to Holmes. Shoots from the right block. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Shumpert's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down. Freak's checked in for Irving. Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Detroit. Jennings comes in for Justin Holiday. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Smith is out there with Freak, and it's Mozgov in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Yeah, you know, but down the stretch here, guys, they'll summon that extra effort to try and get it done, I think.
And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Love. And that's 18 points for Freak. Outside Jennings. Dishes to Jackson. Drummond with a screen on Smith. Jackson kicks to Drummond. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
It's been a solid outing for Drummond. He's got 10 points and some good assists, too. 4 of them. He's shown some flash with his passing and some grit with his board work.
Yeah, not a combination that too many players in our league possess.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Detroit. Feeds it to LeBron. Here's Cage. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's Jennings with the drive. Good D by Love. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Pass to Freak from deep 3-point range. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Jennings. He's covered by Cage. And here's Ilyasova outside.
That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals it.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Jackson. Here's Cage. Rebound, Detroit. Jackson passes to Morris. Good D by Love.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Cleveland.
You know, Clark, when you shoot this well from 3-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
So you said it all there, Kevin. They were lethal from behind the arc.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
Greg, they've got 1 more game left against them, and there's no doubt they'll use this as a jumping-off point to take another game off them later in the year. At least that's the plan.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Kevin Love. You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
17 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Freak. Kicks to Smith. Now Freak off on that one. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this.
Kevin, thank you. Tristan, what was Coach's focus for this team coming into tonight's game?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq. Freak. He put up a new season high tonight. And if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might pop it. A big key to his team's victory here.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
He had a very nice night from the field tonight, shooting over 50%. That smooth, soft touch was working for him tonight. No matter how tight the D played him, he was still shooting it right in their face.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the